fridge. And let's just look at this one bedroom. It looks like there's some plants up here. Okay, so the big double bed, these closets, mirrors. We've got another desk. I warned you, you are so massive. How do you even fit? I am not going to be body shaped in my own home. Well, technically it's your home, but my home now. Now, for some reason, I specifically remember that tissue on the nightstand, or was it an end table? And I was about to say what goes in this corner, but it was those wardrobes, wasn't it? These ones, the oak wardrobe. I forgot these existed, guys. And of course, this is my house, and this is Elfa's house. Hopefully she's going to let us in afterwards, but let's head inside. So, this is the entry. Oh my gosh, this looks so much like it. So up here, this is like the bedroom. You are in this beggar copying rat bag. No, look, it's different in here. Oh my gosh, she's beeping all over the shop. So this is the kitchen. I'm going to try and break into her house after this so we can like compare. The study. Guys, let's reenact it. Ah! And she put, I use rocking chairs. Oh, did you? So here we are. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I did get the chairs a bit wrong, but this looks pretty much similar. Oh my gosh, it's the exact same, even down to this. The only thing is I do it like, obviously a little bit opposite. See, you copied me like I need 10 million. Girl, I don't have $10 million. I have to delete all my plots to get that. So there we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching me copy these houses. I had such a fun time doing this. And I did give Elfa $25,000 as an apology. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Over the past couple of weeks, I have felt like the FBI. I've been spying on everyone in Bloxburg, and it ain't gonna stop. After the recommendation of somebody called Mr. Hippo, in today's video, I'm gonna be building a hotel and spying on all of my guests. We have spied on individuals before, but we have never multi-spied. But seriously, how interesting is it gonna be to spy on people in their rooms, in their bathrooms, like at the bar? Now you might be thinking, Reese's, isn't it like a bit much to build a whole hotel? Yes. That is why I am buying one. So my 3-step plan is 1, buy a hotel. Step 2, renovate the hotel. And step 3, buy on all my guests and get arrested. As you can see, Grandeur Gourmet is only $210,000. But obviously, because it's such a low budget, she had to make it pretty basic. So I'm going to buy this and we're going to renovate it so that we can put cameras in it. And I think this is actually like my first time buying a pre-built house. This is grand, isn't it? So we're not going to be doing a whole tour, but I do just want to get a grasp of the inside to see how much renovating it actually needs. So this is what I was talking about, guys. We literally have a bar area where we're going to be able to spy on people. Like maybe there's going to be a first date or something. There's a basement! This is actually so cool. And as we head upstairs, more seating. Where's the rooms? Oh, but yeah, there are just 3 of these very, very simple apartment rooms. No hate to Queen Snow, she's a pro builder. So yeah, we're going to be renovating it, and we're also going to be adding special places where we can hide the cameras. Let's get building! So it goes without saying, the outside needs pretty much no renovation. She absolutely slayed with this. However, when people enter my hotel, I really don't want them leaving. So I'm going to be adding some big fences, which basically is just going to be telling my guests, once you're in, you're in. And honestly, these spying videos are so much fun. They just give me such old school Bloxburg vibes. Now, we don't have a car park in here, so I think I'm just going to extend these. Because if people see lots of cars in the car park, they're definitely going to think, oh, this is a busy place. This must be popular. This doesn't have a creepy owner spying. And just that extra little bit of, like, psychological warfare. I'm going to add in some limos. So they really think, wow, this is going to rich and famous. No. And by the way, guys, I'm pretty sure this plot doesn't have advanced placement. How did she build this without advanced placement? Like, I'm actually flabbergasted. Surely she must have had it. Anyway, guys, I guess we can now head inside. So, as I said, the first thing I really want to do is swap the door to go here. I'm not really sure why it would be on the outside. I get that she probably wanted to make it all grand and nice, but I feel like just by deleting this painting and things, we could fix this. And as you can see, now that that door's in, I think that looks a little bit better. It's just going to be more convenient, that's the real thing. I know online dating's not allowed in Roblox, and that is not what I'm trying to do here. But I'm just going to add some roses to, you know, set the scene a little bit. You know, maybe not encourage anything, but, you know, just see where things can go with this. Now, for the bar, this is pristine. Yeah, as I was saying, I think I'm going to add some stools here, because a bar's quite like a nice social area, isn't it? Also, I wouldn't mind some cakes or something in there, but again, I think it's fine for now. Now, this is going to be our breakfast area, so I think I'm going to get a decal out, and we're going to have a menu, because we're going to have like a full day in the hotel, guys. When I'm spying on people, we're going to be serving them breakfast, we're going to be seeing exactly what goes on behind the scenes, and then we're just going to grab a wall for now so we can place our paintings on it, and just grab a few different types of paintings.
And she got really upset. So
not me struggling to break into my own pot. Just let my fat thighs over this bed. So of course, first we're going to look at breakfast menu. I hope we have things like bacon. Then here, I'm just going to look up hotel. I literally don't know how to make decals, guys. So I always just search them up. And I also found this really cool sign, rooms 1 to 3, because we are only going to have 3 rooms, so makes perfect sense to pop that sign here. I absolutely love that. And I also forgot we have like the little upstairs bit. This is actually such a sick layout. So now we need to work out where the best location for our sign is. And honestly, I just think smack bang in the middle at the top is absolutely perfect. And then of course we've got our little breakfast menu over here. So it's very, very simple. Now I am actually going to change these to make even the tables are custom, guys. I am going to change them though to be booths, because I want to add a little bit of my own essence to this. And also we need to make sure that we can get like direct shots of the people. Goodness gracious me, I've actually lost the plot. Like, I know I joke about it, but I've actually like, honestly. But you guys seem to love it, so that gives me peace of mind that you guys are just as mentally unstable as me. Gives me a lot of peace of mind, okay? But I am going to be popping down some rose petals. Now, guys, just before we go up and do the bedrooms, it's time for the cameras. And why am I having voice cracks? I think it's the nerves, guys. So what I'm going to do is we're obviously going to be using the doorbell ones. These, out of all of the cameras, guys, the doorbell one is by far the cheapest. And it's not actually bad quality. Normally, if you get like the cheaper cameras, they're bad. But not really with the doorbells. So if you haven't been watching my past videos, the trick is to basically colour everything the colour of the wall. So this looks to be like a dark stone grey slate. And if you're smart with it, look, that is practically invisible. And we've got a perfect shot of this table over here. Now we do need some shots of this table, so I'm thinking that we may have to add some sort of glass cabinet over here. And to prevent it looking like a little bit strange, I'm just going to maybe put like a little cake stand here. And I believe that this is the planked wood. We want to make sure that the camera is actually poking through one of the glassy bits. Now you might be wondering, like, Reese's, why aren't you just placing cameras? Surely they wouldn't be suspicious. Like, it's a hotel, you're probably going to have cameras. People act differently if they know they're being watched. Do you know what I mean? And that's not even just in Bloxburg, that's in real life as well. So I'm really trying to, as much as possible, not have any cameras like actually on show. Like, from a distance, you can't really notice that, can you? And I think now, other than the bar area, everything. And as for the bar area, I'm going to be hiding a camera smack bang behind the middle of this candelabra. Now I must say, I wouldn't mind a little bit of like lighting inside of this hallway, so I'm going to add windows